As we head into the month of May, Hytale's been a bit silent. Of course, we've been seeing the reoccurring weekly blog posts, but what has the team been up to? Well, today we've got some exciting news with an entirely new security page, completely fitted with a bug bounty program. Yes, you heard that right. Get rewarded for playing Hytale and finding bugs. More info further into the video. And of course, we've got some brand new gameplay from Hytale showing off the goblins in action, as well as a brand new postcard. Now, without further ado, my name is Onsity. This is Hytale News. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. To start off today's video, we wanted to quickly invite you all to the #1 Hytale Discord with over 10,000 members and counting. The Hytale News Discord is a great place to discuss everything Hytale with the most prominent community. Find the link to our Discord in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's move on to our first topic of today. Jump straight into the first news for the day, which is the all-new Hytale security page. As always, if you want to visit the page, there's a link in the description. Now, first things first, we're met with some pretty big news. Welcome to the Hypixel Studios Bug Bounty Program. Yes, you heard that right. Bug catching is now on the menu. How cool is that? The Hytale team is offering awards for catching bugs. Of course, as we continue reading throughout the page, reports must be sent to security@hypixelstudios.com, and only the first report of the bug is able to claim the bounty/reward. And of course, you must be 18 years or older to be eligible to claim rewards for hunting bugs. Now let's scroll down to the page a bit more, looking at the category scope. Now here's where it gets a bit interesting. Of course, we don't know what it all means for sure, but we're able to speculate. So take this with a grain of salt. Tier 1 and 2 seem to be a bit less informative than Tier 3, but taking a look at these, we can see marketplace/organization management, which pretty much confirms a marketplace will be in this game. We also notice a strange word, Grafana, which is actually an analytics company which Hytale will be using to generate their analytics. Neat. Now moving down to Tier 3, we can see Skins API, a Login API, and Accounts API. Skins API is extremely interesting. Perhaps the marketplace will be where these so-called skins take place. We don't know for sure, but it seems to me a lot of these APIs and so-called marketplace could be alluding to the game being free. Let us know what you think, but it's extremely intriguing to see what the backend of Hytale might tell. A reminder, these bounties seem to only be for things related to account security and other behind-the-scenes systems. Most likely finding normal bugs in the game won't have any rewards. Woo! The team seems to be hard at work over at Hypixel Studios. What an interesting thing to discover. Continuing on with the topic of the website, a Twitter user by the name of Socknet found this incredibly cool Hytale Easter egg. Heading over to the landing page, if you use the old school Konami code many of you might be familiar with, you get this neat Easter egg. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A and B. And your page will transform, showing off this crazy cool art of Varen. How neat! Amazing find, Socknet. His socials will be down in the description. Now transitioning on to the new postcards from the last 2 weeks, we finally got some gameplay. The first postcard we received in May was of this little goblin juggling some ready-to-be-thrown bombs. The Hytale team captioned this postcard with, "Tread softly in the long-abandoned underground, and you might glimpse some unexpected behavior." We can assume from this caption that many mobs will perform ideal animations, while the player is not in the radius of the mob. This would be a pretty exciting feature, as it would make you, the player, feel as if you are actually in the game. The bombs themselves look even better than they did in the trailer, as they feel more dangerous with the sparks coming out of them and the rope glowing slightly. It'd be super funny if when you sneak up on a goblin doing this ideal animation and jump out at them, they might accidentally drop one of their bombs, which might be the end of both the goblin and you. Now that's all we've got for last week's postcard. Let us know, what did you guys think of the goblin ideal animation gameplay? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Now that's not all, as we have another postcard coming right up. Our next postcard is a big one, as it shows 2 new mobs and a ton of secret mobs we've seen before. Hopping right into the postcard now, we can notice a similar setting. We've seen this location many times before, which we assume to be sort of embedded into the story, as a major place an adventurer might have to visit. Well, this thing, the monument, seems to be inhabited with protectors. Not only just one, but 2 golem-looking things we can see in this image. Did you spot them? The first one is quite obvious, as it seems to be a giant earth version of the Void Eye, we are oh so familiar with. I love how the mob has this sort of earth appearance with the roots hanging off of it as it levitates. Now did you spot the second mob? The golem blends in nicely with the earth crystals in the background, but we can notice he seems to be in a sort of a sleeping state. We can assume he will be quite difficult mob to take down once you wake him up. Moving away from the fierce monument protectors, ambient mob lovers rejoice as we get quite a few little mob sightings in this image. Taking a closer look at the postcard, we can see a little mouse friend to the right of the golem, where we were talking about earlier. Just look at those eyes. He looks petrified, but oh gosh darn us, he's so cute. They need to be tameable with cheese. Alright. Moving on to the next mob, or should I say mobs, we could see way back in the background, we could see a Quebec talking to a rabbit. I love these little interactions between mobs, and I hope they aren't staged just for the sake of the postcards, and have these little interactions in the live game, but we'll just have to wait and see. That postcard was content packed. Again, what do you guys think of the screenshot? As always, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Now without further ado, let's wrap up this video with a couple interesting topics. Over on the Twitter side of things, Noxie recently welcomed 6 new Hytale members to stock. Congratulate on joining the team. Huge welcome to all of them and continue making the game amazing. Although, one thing was quite peculiar about what Noxie included in his message. After congratulating folk, he said Hytale is hiring rapidly at the moment. Interesting, Noxie. Interesting. With the new security page and rapid Hytale hires, it truly seems like something big is looming towards us. We'll have to wait and see. And to wrap up the video, we wanted to showcase some key fan arts around the community. Over on Twitter, artists have been hard at work with some amazing fan art. To start off, here's another amazing piece by Slamma. I'll play it for you now. Slamma continues to knock it out of the park. Amazing job as always. Moving on, Walrus Knight over on Twitter had this another awesome piece with more of a dark approach. I gotta say, I absolutely love the way he drew the Void Eye. Looks spooky. And for the last fan art we wanted to show you guys for today is by Heko Pamleko, who drew a Quebec in this fantastic art style. I love the airbrush style, and this Quebec looks super cool. Amazing job. And that wraps up today's video. We're still chugging along until the release of Hytale, but we couldn't be happier doing it with you guys. Super thankful for those who have stuck around. It means a lot when you guys leave comments. I love to read them. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and join our Discord. It's the #1 place for all things Hytale, and it's a great way for you to get the news as soon as it drops. My name has been Ontity, and we'll see you all soon for another Hytale news video. Bye bye.